So I just finished my unboxing and first impressions of the Galaxy Z Fold6, but now it's time for the Galaxy Z Flip6. Now, if you guys are interested, Samsung is doing a great deal on the Galaxy Z Flip6, so you can get up to $1,000 of trade-in credit, and you get double the storage for free. So if you're getting the 256GB model, you'll automatically be upgraded to 512. Again, absolutely for free. Now, this deal obviously will not last because Samsung is going to keep losing money. So I'm going to put a link in the description if you guys are interested. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, as with most unboxings, it is pretty simple nowadays. You just really... Well, that's a fail. You just really get the phone and nothing else, not even a charger. Come on, Samsung. Now, what's new is obviously the Snapdragon 8 Generation 3, and for the first time ever, the Galaxy Z Flip6 is now getting a vapor chamber. That's right, better cooling along with better efficiency from the Snapdragon 8 Generation 3. Oh my god, I love it. No, seriously, this color is amazing. Actually, what's it called again? It is the mint color. I really like this color. Oh my god, it looks so good. Let me go ahead and take that off. I have zero patience. I just really want to get into this phone. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but there's barely a crease. Like, you can kind of see the reflection of my light. It's ever so slightly. I mean, there's... Wow. I mean, that is much better, actually, than the Z Fold6, because with the Z Fold6, let me go ahead and turn off the display. I mean, that is apparent, right? It's better than the 5, but you can still clearly see the crease no matter which angle. But with this phone, I mean, are you guys seeing this? That's really impressive. So over here we do have the sleep wake button along with the fingerprint sensor. Again, I really wish it was lower. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to make it lower because, you know, there's a gap right there where the phone folds, so you can't really put it here. And if they put it here, then it would be too low. Or actually, maybe it would be just perfect. I don't know. But the volume switch right there. On this side, you got the SIM card slot, the 5G antenna. On the bottom, you have the speaker, along with 2 microphones for noise cancellation, USB-C. Up on top, we have 2 more microphones for the noise cancellation. And on the bottom, or the front, whichever orientation you're looking at, we have upgraded cameras. So now, these cameras are basically the same exact quality as the Galaxy S24, so you're finally getting flagship cameras on a folding phone. Now that's pretty impressive. Also, I don't know if it's coincidence, but the color of this phone, well, at least the rails, are identical to the color of the camera rings. I wonder if it's dependent on which color you get, but so far it looks good. So let's go ahead and power this sucker on. Also, if you look at the speaker, or the speaker up here, it's not one long kind of grill. It's like four of them. It's very small. I guess that's to keep the dust resistance, because now we have I believe it's IP48. So yeah, you can actually submerge this underwater, even though it's a flipping phone with like actual hardware components. But whatever Samsung did, they made it kind of water resistant, but obviously don't go swimming with it, please. Alright, so let's go ahead and agree to all. Hopefully I just didn't sign my life away. Let's go ahead and set up manually. I don't like to use my other phone's information on here. I like to set it up brand new, so we have the brand new experience. Let me you know, I don't know. The vibration motor on here isn't as good as on the Fold 6, but, you know, it's okay. It's doable. Alright, let's go ahead and connect to my Wi-Fi, and let's click on next. So my SIM card is obviously in my Fold 6, so that's why I'm not going to connect to a mobile network right now. Let's just go ahead and set it up later in settings. Now, I will be doing a full in-depth review of this phone along with the Z Fold 6. So if you guys want, definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to see those videos, if you haven't already. Now, copy apps and data, I'm not going to do that. I just want a fresh phone. Now, the bezels, I want to talk about the bezels. They are symmetrical. Like there's no side that's bigger than the other side, which does look good. And man, this color, I can't get over it. This looks really good. If you guys were considering the mint color, I highly, highly recommend it. It looks so clean. Oops, what did I do? Alright, so now we are going to get the fingerprint over and done with. Let's go ahead and continue. Now, I do kind of wish there was a fingerprint in the display itself, on the inside display. It's okay that it's up here, but it's just, this feels way more natural in my opinion. But let me go ahead and set up the secure screen lock first. Okay, now it's time for the fingerprint sensor. From the Z Fold6, it was very, very fast, and I can assume that it's just going to be just as good on the Z Flip6. Even registering it is really fast, as you guys could tell. Just make sure you kind of change the position of your finger so you get the most accurate reading. And there we go, all done. And now you have the option to make the fingerprint always on. So what that means is that you don't actually have to click it to open up the phone, or in other words, to unlock the phone. What you just do is just lay it on here, just rest it, and it will automatically unlock the phone. Again, you can choose between the main screen, the cover screen, off, or both the main and cover screen. I'm going to leave it on both of them. There we go. So click that, click continue. Let's go ahead and get this over and done with. Yes, yes, yes. I'm not reading all that. You are out of your mind if you think I am. Now let me go ahead and sign in with Google. Now, in terms of all the AI features that you're going to get in this phone, we have Call Assist, Chat Assist, Interpreter, which is going to be really good for those of you that travel to different countries, Note Assist, Transcript Assist, Browsing Assist, and so on and so forth. I'm going to cover this all in my full review, so stay tuned. And now we get, oh, I love that matching wallpaper with the mint. Oh, it looks so good. But yeah, that crease, man, that's honestly the most shocking thing to me. But if I gotta be honest, my main thing why I love the Flip series, look, it's this. Ready? Watch. This is so good. Like, you have the camera on the inside display right here, but why would you use this camera when you can simply just double click the lock button, double click it, and then you have, like, you can actually use the rear cameras, which are obviously a lot better than the inside cameras, and better yet, you have different controls, so you can go the ultra wide or the wide camera. So if you have a group of friends, you click the ultra wide, boom. That looks a little funky right now because my arm looks very long, but you have that option. And then of course you can use the palm, so if you put your palm out, it will automatically take a photo. That is so convenient, and it's in a package that you can fit in the palm of your hand. Oh my god, I love it. And then of course, if you drag this way, you can do automatic portrait mode, and if you drag this way, you have photo mode, and then you have video. And obviously video works in landscape as well, so if you love to do, you know, YouTube blogging and vlogging and traveling, you can hold it landscape and it'll actually be in landscape. Like, this feature, the fact that it's so compact and you have like basically all of these camera features, it's just so good. And I actually prefer it over the Z Fold6, because obviously with the Z Fold6, if you open it up and let's say you actually, let's close it, do this, and then we click on selfie up here, you can open it up and you have the selfie, which is basically using the rear cameras just like on this phone. But the fact that this phone is so much smaller, I mean, it makes a world of a difference. Yeah, you can use it here, you can use it, you can also do it landscape or portrait, but why would you when like, this phone is so fun because of that, you know what I mean? So of course, with like the previous Fold, you have your cover screen where you can see, alright, that was rude. You have your cover screen where you can see all your notifications, you can add different widgets, you can see the weather. Alright, well, yeah, you can see the weather, you can set your alarm, you can quickly see the date and if any events are taking place that day. You can see your steps, your voice recorder, your calculator. I mean, it's nice. And then if you pinch out, you can add more. You can quickly swap between the two. If you have more than two, for example, you don't feel like swiping through all of them, you can pinch. It's so good. And yeah, it's still 60 hertz and it's not 120 hertz, but honestly, on a display this big, I don't really think it needs 120 hertz, to be completely honest. But yeah, I just really like this phone. I don't know. I love the Z Fold 6 because obviously whenever you open it up, it's basically like a tablet. You can watch movies, YouTube, and it just looks fantastic. But I really do love the compact feel of this phone. I don't know, it just hits different. You know what I mean? Boom, you close it, you want to take a photo, swipe up, or double click the fingerprint sensor, and then you have like a beautiful S24 camera on your Z Flip 6. I mean, that's just incredible. Weirdly enough, I actually I feel more excitement to this phone than I do with the Z Fold 6, excuse me. So, I don't know. It's just something about a phone that's regular, then you fold it into a smaller phone, you can put it in your pocket. It's not really going to get in the way. I mean, this color is amazing also. In terms of the hinge, it did get a nice little slim down, so now it's thinner than ever before. Again, it's water protected, dust protected, up until a certain size. Of course, like particles of sand can still get inside because obviously, you know, you can see right there, you can see little gaps. But in terms of like larger particles, it's gonna be fine. Now, of course, you have Wi-Fi 6E. You don't have Wi-Fi 7, but that's fine. It's not really even out, really. You also have Bluetooth 5.3, the latest and the greatest, and you have what I believe to be the best hidden crease out of any flipping phone out there. I mean, it's just, I think it's on the level of the OnePlus Open. It just looks incredible. I mean, when you're looking at it, you don't even see the crease at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed my kind of first impressions of this phone. It is super fun. Like, this is like one of the most funnest phone, or one of the more fun phones that I've used, and it's just so compact, and I can just do this all day long, and it's just so fun. Now, if you guys do want to see the full review of this phone, I'm gonna go through all the features, the camera, and everything basically. Yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you guys did enjoy today's video, definitely click that like button. It's absolutely free to you, but it helps me and the channel out a lot, and I always truly appreciate it. And that's it. This was Mark from Mark's Tech. Adios.